Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Shane Dryer, and we are back with another video. I'm sorry that I had to record myself playing Minecraft Pocket Edition, and of course, because I haven't played it up until this point on this phone, and I've had this phone for a year and I still haven't played it, so I had to start a new world. So you're just gonna boringly watch me create a new house and get myself on my feet in this game while I tell these stories. And I have about four stories coming over the span of 4 to 5 days, and or at least I think that's how it might take shorter, might take longer. I'm not sure, but anyways, enough of that. Let's get right into it. And about 3 out of the 5 videos are gonna have Minecraft, and the other two are gonna be Zombieville, USA. I'm actually in Florida right now, Fort Myers, so I do not have my Xbox with me. I could not bring that on the plane. But anyways, today's story is going to be about the time. This is going to be a short one, by the way. But this is going to be about the time that I got suspended for making a threat. And a threat's going to be in quotes for a reason. Because it really, really wasn't a threat. It was just me and my friend bickering. But of course, the teachers took it seriously. So back when me and my friend did track, he got into a lot of trouble and also failed a lot of classes. And they had a thing where if you wanted to participate in track, or any sport for that matter, you had to have your teachers sign that your average was above like an 85, I think it was. And at the time, my grades were all 90s and above. And my friend wanted me to sign for him because his grades were under. And I kept telling him no. I was like, no, I do not want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Many times I told him. We went to all of his teachers, and each time he said no. Each time he said no, and or each time, excuse me, I said no, but each time he asked me. And eventually, we got to the last teacher, and he was begging me to say it. He was begging me to go in there and pretend like I was him. And I told him no. I was like, I'm not gonna get these signed for you, bro. And usually I'm up to doing bad stuff, but for some reason I just didn't want to do it then. I mean, it was a good time. It was the time in 11th grade. It was about the third marking because I started smoking around the fourth marking period, and that's during 11th grade. And I had been clean for 2 years prior to that, but this was during the third marking period before I was smoking, and I was happy where I was at. I had not gotten in trouble for a while. I had all my electronics back. My family hadn't taken them because I wasn't, in trouble, and it was a good vibe, and I didn't want to mess it up. And eventually, I started smoking again and started fucking up towards the end of 11th grade, and that will be actually that will play into one of the other stories. But anyways, what does my friend decide to do? He decides to charge at me. He grabs me and he starts charging me, and he tries to slam me into one of the lockers. So I do a maneuver. I twist him around and slam him into the locker. So basically, how this maneuver worked was while he was charging me, because he was like pushing me towards the lockers, like charging me like a rhino. And so I grabbed him and twisted him around right before I hit the locker, so it was him who hit them instead. And I said, "You ever do that?" And I said this, quote unquote. I said, "You ever do that again, I'll slit your fucking throat." And of course, I happened to say that just as the teacher was walking out. And so, with the teacher hearing my threat and with the altercation happening, we both got sent down to the office. And Jay got 2 days suspension, and I actually got 2 days as well because even though I was the victim, I had still made the threat about cutting his throat. So, yeah, it was not a smart move on my part, but I thought it was kind of bullshit that I got suspended, but whatever. You live and you learn. And me and this kid are friends to this day. We actually, funny, the next day when we were both in suspension, we laughed about it. And that's just, that's what it's like. It's being a teenager, I guess. We were pretty aggravated too, but no, we're on good speaking terms nowadays. And that's basically all there is to this story. I told you guys it was going to be a short one, but peace, love, happiness, and subscribe and turn on the bell. Thank you.